How's it going, everybody? Scarf Chomp Gaming here, and today I just want to start the video off. Thanks for some of the comments there on the last couple of videos. You guys kind of give me some feedback and what you like to see. Let me know what else it is you guys would like to see. We can do playthroughs. I don't really want to. I think a lot of people are enjoying the battle singles teams and using them. Let me know if you guys do actually use these teams and have some success, because that's some good feedback to know, and makes me want to make some more teams, some more unusual Pokemon that good. I hope to try that sometimes, although this team's a little try-hard if you look at it. Kind of a mosh pit of a bunch of Pokemon that I've used in the past into one team, and it's pretty fun to use. Grimmsnarl's huge this Series 6. Getting those screens up, and then Spirit Break's awesome for just lowering attack, and then Thunder Wave allows me to set up a Haxorus. It's awesome, and Haxorus hits like a truck. We're max speed, so we're like 199 attack and like 163 speed. It's very good. Its move coverage is pretty good. You could swap out Iron Tail for close combat. Fairy typing isn't too awful. Cobalion is good. Poltergeist with the Shell Smash and then stored power is insane, especially if weak armor gets activated. It's super strong. We got Rotom for the fire, and electric is nice coverage, and then Toxapex as a bulky wall. Fun team, and yeah, I had fun with it. Get some wins here and there, a couple losses, but more times I won with this team than I lost. But yeah, let's go ahead and check out the videos. Okay, an interesting team here. I imagine they're going to lead with Klefki. And so what we can do for that, Rotom is a pretty good lead here. We just have to be wary of the Gastrodon. But I don't hate Rotom here. I think we can go Rotom, Poltergeist, Haxorus, and we'll just have to see what our opponent leads and what they want to do. But I think we can manage that. I think our opponent brings either Rhydon or Gastrodon. One of the two Dons are coming. Honestly, that's a pretty good team. Klefki will set up the screens and such. So, depending on what we see, we'll kind of work around it. Alright, what will our opponent lead? I'm guessing Charizard. How do you not lead Charizard, right? Gastrodon, just straight up Gastrodon. Okay. That's not a good look. We have Dark Pulse, and we're probably going to have to hit that. I don't really want to switch anybody out. So our Rotom lead was pretty obvious. Oh, this does nothing. This thing might be Assault Vest. I think we just sack Rotom here. I don't really know what else to do. Yeah, it's not leftovers, so it probably has Recover, and it's probably Assault Vest. Alright, so crappy. I think we just bring in Poltergeist here, and we're just going to start setting up. There's the Shell Smash, and it's probably going to go for Scald again. And I don't think that can KO. I don't think it can bring us down to Sash, so if we get burned, I think we should be fine. Goes for the Earth Power, so no concerns about the burn. Yeah, it does half. And so what's great here is Giga Drain is going to get us all that health back. And Gastrodon's going down. And to me, there's really no reason to Shell Smash at this point, or Dynamax. at this point. Alright, and in comes Klefki, so nothing is very effective, which kind of makes me want to Baton Pass. But let's see what it wants to do. We'll hit it with the stored power here. Goes for a substitute, so it expected the Baton Pass. And we're just going to hit this thing. And hope that it fades. Okay. So it does fade. Perfect. We'll just hit another stored power. So that's pretty much what we have to do. And our opponent's thinking here, probably Thunder Wave is their best bet. If they carry it. Obviously they carry the screens. Yeah, there's the Thunder Wave. That's not too unexpected, to tell you the truth. Alright, we'll just hit it with the stored power. And yeah, we do a good chunk of damage. It can no longer substitute. And I think we can safely Baton Pass here. So, switcheroo, this is fine. So we've got the Legging Tail, that's fine. We'll Baton Pass out of here. And into Haxorus. And now we're ready to sweep. We've got Mold Breaker. I think I want to max Steel Spike because if I remember correctly, yeah, our opponent has a Dracozolt, so I want to get our defense up. And this thing's probably going to go for Thunder Wave, and we're Lumberry. Lumberry is so good. We're in the perfect position here. Our speed has been increased. Our attacks ×2, or special attacks ×2, not that it matters. But, yeah. This thing's probably going to go for Thunder Wave. Right, this is our opponent's win condition. Yep. And since we're Lumberry, we avoid the attack anyway. But, I wish we had enough, because I want our opponent to know they're completely screwed. But whatever. So no screens, which is awesome. We got a defense boost, in case it is the Dracozolt. Not that it matters. It doesn't really matter at all. But, it's just good. To always be prepared. Alright, and Haxorus is going to one-shot this thing. Unless it's Choice Scarfed. It could be. And our opponent's just going to cancel the battle, which is kind of unfortunate. But we'll pick up the win. Alright. I see an Azumarill. I see a Pokemon with priority. A couple, actually. Which usually means Poltergeist is out. I see a pretty safe lead with Rotom. Well, Grimmsnarl's not a bad lead at all. If we can get a Dragon Dance off, it's usually game over. And I don't hate Cobalion. Let's give that a try. We'll see. It'll be interesting to see what our opponent leads with. Lycanroc is a pretty good Pokemon. I think we're going to try and use that in our next video, unless anyone has some other suggestions. Alright, and our opponent leads Espion. Very interesting here. I'm going to Spirit Break it. Actually, Light Screen's the play. Light Screen is the more efficient play, depending on what this thing does. And it just hits with a Fairy type move for pretty good damage. And now we'll Spirit Break. And we'll see how much this does. It does a very good chunk. And we lower its special attack. I think a Thunder Wave is appropriate here. Alright, our opponent's decided to withdraw. Probably the right play. However, whatever's coming in is getting Thunder Waved. Dark type, okay. I was sitting there thinking, how does this not affect it? But yep, that makes sense. Dark type, Prankster doesn't work. Alright, and now it's going for a Yawn, which is interesting. We'll just hit the Spirit Break here. Super effective. Alright, and our opponent has a Rocky Helmet. We'll just throw the Reflect up and hope that our opponent kills us here. Either that or they're going to start boosting, but we have a Sacred Sword. Actually goes for a Moonlight, so he wants us to sleep. Which, whatever. Stalling out the screens is always a good good strategy. What is Espion's max speed? I wonder. Base speed is 110. It's 178 max. Oh, our opponent's going to set up a Belly Drum. We need to wake up and put a stop to this. There we go. Well, we can at least do that. Goes for the Aqua Jet. And doesn't actually KO us. Now we can just Spirit Break. I'm surprised no Belly Drum, to tell you the truth. And now we know all of our opponent's Pokemon. The light screen does wear off. We don't have a great answer for Azumarill, but we don't have a bad answer either. So we'll come in here and Poison Jab. We do still have the Reflect up. I imagine our opponent Dynamax is here. We'll see. Azumarill's in a good position. Yeah, there's the Dynamax. I imagine we survive with the Reflect up. We should take one hit. I would like to think. It's also paralyzed, so we have that going for us. Alright, there's the Poison Jab. Does a good chunk. Here comes the Max Geyser. Like I said, I'd like to think we survived this with the Reflect up. Oh yeah, we eat it up. And I think we'll just hit a Poison Jab again and hope that it's paralyzed. And it is paralyzed, which is great. It'd be even better if it was paralyzed again. Or a crit. We're not picky. Nope, no paralyze here. So our opponent will get the Max Geyser off. So we'll come into Haxorus here. And we do have Mold Breaker. So if we have another turn of Reflect, I'm going to hit a Dragon Dance. We have exactly one turn left. Our opponent's definitely going to use... Oh, goes for the Aqua Jet. See? They're like, well, we're going down anyway. Let's get some damage off. So this should ensure the win. Alright, there goes our Reflect. And let's make our special defense just in case. Obviously, Espeon is still around. So we had 199 attack, so we should be around 300 attack. Hopefully that's enough to KO. Umbreon. A stab of Outrage, I would think. We'll boost our special defense there. Now if we had close combat, we could have boosted our attack. But I don't know necessarily if that would have been the best play. If it would have KO'd. It should have, especially since we're +1. But I go back and forth on Iron Tail versus close combat. Alright, and our opponent is definitely thinking who the better bet is here. I think Espeon is. I mean, we're faster than Espeon, unless it's Choice Scarf, but I don't think so. It could be, though. And now we'll Max Steel Spike. It could be Scarfed. But it must not be. We'll get it off here, and Espeon's going down. Alright, and it'll come down to Umbreon. And we should be able to Max Dragon here. Max Wormwind. We should be okay. We'll see what our opponent probably has Protect. If I had to guess, it's going to go for Yawn. Yawn or Protect here. You definitely do one or the other. Haxorus is definitely such a great late game sweeper. Alright, and here comes the Max Wormwind. I'm hoping for a KO. But yeah, it's very bulky Pokemon. We'll lower his attack. He probably goes for Moonlight here. Yeah. Not a bad play. Alright, HP is restored. I might go for another Dragon Dance here. This will put us at... Does this have Prankster? Apparently, Umbreon has Prankster. And this battle is not over. We could go for an Iron Tail and lower defense. This is very interesting. I did not know that it had Prankster. Come on, critical hit. Alright. There's the critical hit. Well, does it have Prankster? Yeah, it's gotta have Prankster. Right, because it used Moonlight. And it goes for Baby Doll Eyes again, so we should be good. Pick up this W. And Haxorus will take it home. Good job, Haxorus. 2 crits in a row. Attaboy. Kind of got scary there for a little bit, but Haxorus always is there for us. And he'll pick up another win. Alright. We got another battle here. And I see a Ninetales. I think we're going to lock into this team right here. Well, it's always so hard to decide. I think our opponent is going to want to set up that Veil. I don't think we have a good way of stopping it, but we can try. I think a boosted Cobalion will do a lot of damage. If we can hit the Shell Smash and get Cobalion there, we'll see. A very fairy heavy type team. You know, I miss the days of pre-fairy. You know what? It also seems like whenever I run pre-Marina, it's just worthless. Whenever somebody else runs pre-Marina, it's just the bee's knees. I haven't felt that consistency with pre-Marina. I still like the throat spray set. Urshifu lead. Alright. Is that the water type one? I think so. It definitely is. So we have an advantage with the lead here. I say we Volt Switch. I doubt this thing is scarfed. Our opponent seems a little weary. If they switch is probably the best play for us. Alright, and they switch into Snorlax. So what I'm going to do here, I mean, pretty good play from our opponent. But I think we might have a pretty good play for ourselves. We're going to Shell Smash. And depending what Snorlax can do here, we'll see what it has for a moveset. And it goes for Curse. I don't think that's a good play, personally. Just me. Stored Power is going to hit very hard. Do they have any Pokemon with priority? We could almost Dynamax. I think we save our Dynamax. Anyway, I think the Stored Power is going to do a lot. We may not do enough to kill, but it's going to do a lot. Never mind. It's going to do so much it's going to KO. I think its base power right now is like 140. And coming off of 400-ish special attack, yeah, it's going to do a lot. Alright, now we also have Giga Drain. Oh, both of these moves are super effective, so let's just do it. Alright, here comes the Stored Power. Down goes Urshifu. I'm expecting Haxorus to be the last Pokemon. Oh, Primarina. Perfect. And I'm just going to hit a stored power again. Obviously expecting the Dynamax here. And our opponent's just going to cancel the battle. Yeah, we were too strong, and all 3 Pokemon. So, a great pivot and a Shell Smash. Alright, guys. Hopefully you like this team. Like I said, it's kind of a mosh of different Pokemon that I've done well with in ranked singles, all thrown together. Grimmsnarl Lead is pretty good. Poltergeist Focus Sash is very good. Stored Power is insane. Especially when you get it to like 140. If you get your weak armor activated, it's like 180 base power or something, just absolutely incredible. It may be even more than that, I don't remember. Haxorus, Lumberry is so good. You Dragon Dance, people think, oh, I can just paralyze this thing. You can't. You cannot paralyze it because of Lumberry. I mean, you can paralyze it, but we're fine, and then we're +1. And you got like 300 attack, and you're ready to KO some odds. Very fun. Cobalion could be swapped out for something, maybe Durant. Durant is slightly a better sweeper. Toxapex is there because I hate going up against it, and I figure if I hate going up against it, my opponents have to hate up going against it. But I also felt like every time I brought Toxapex, I lost. More times than not. There were a couple times I won with it. I think overall, I went like 6-2 with this team. And the one that I lost was just a huge stall battle. So that didn't make the cut. And then the other one, I don't remember, but I think the wins were better than that loss. So I'm gonna show you some of the wins with this team. But yeah, other than that, again, thanks so much everybody for the comments and the subscribes. We picked up a lot of subscribers last week, which is good. The channel's growing. I'm still enjoying making these videos, and I definitely am getting excited for the DLC to come out so we can use our Scarf Chomp. Going to be so good. And maybe it's not good anymore, but it was good when I was really back into the heavy competitive days in like Gen 4 and 5. It was awesome. So hopefully we can make it awesome again. Looking forward to see how that DLC is going to affect the meta. I think that should be coming up around the corner. And we'll be hopping on that, having some fun battles and whatnot. Metagross is going to be another great one. But yeah, other than that, let me know what you guys want to see. We can do playthroughs, we can do more battles, we can do doubles, we can do 1v1s, 6v6, stuff like that. Let me know what you guys want to do. If you want to see some team building and maybe what I think when it comes to building a team and how I built a team and how I go to test it on Showdown or something like that, and then port it over here and breed and stuff like that, or get some Pokemon. Yeah, let me know in the comments below. And if you're lurking and watching the videos and haven't subscribed yet, please do, because it really helps and it really motivates me to make a lot better content. So yeah, with that said, thanks for checking out the video, and let me know what you guys think. And have a good day. We'll see you in the next one.